again to the second video in our video series, Debonair Training Developer video series. We are continuing on the video 1.2, which is a short video tutorial on HTML. One of the basics covers the first point we spoke about. Well, one of the four. The first, we spoke about four categories. We're now in the first category, and this is the first video in there, HTML. So you should already know about the basics of HTML to take this to actually enjoy and learn from this video series quickly. You should already know about HTML. However, if you do not already know about HTML, we do have a tutorial for you already prepared. All you have to do is click on this link HTML, and once you click on the link, you click on here, and that will take you. But once you click on it, you'll be able to access it. But I will show it to you furthermore in the web page soon. Now, the introduction. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Marked Up Language. That is Hypertext Marked Up Language, HTML. And it is the basic language that the web browsers understand at the very minimum. It's a scripted language and is used throughout the web. It is designed and developed and overseen by the W3C authority, which is the authority that unifies all of the web in terms of language the web understands. It is fairly easy to understand. All you need to know about is the tags. Those are the main thing. Once you know about the HTML tags, you're well on your way to know how the web renders information. The W3C occasionally adds more tags from year to year. Now, HTML tags. Like I mentioned earlier, the W3C occasionally adds more, depending on the prevailing web technology from year to year. And this year, 2024, who knows what new tags they may add, or even a new version of HTML. As of right now, HTML5 is the latest, still the latest version of HTML. Now, what are the requirements for writing HTML? To write HTML, you need an HTML editor or a text editor. Say HTML editor, yes, that would be good to have, but to start with, not recommended. All you need to start, what is recommended to start writing HTML is for you to hand code with Notepad, which is the basic text editor for Windows, or text edit if you have a Mac. The reason is web page editors or HTML editors are customized to make it easier for you to write code, HTML code. However, because you want to know about the tags and not the editor, software editor, placing the tags for you automatically, you'll be able to learn quicker and manipulate these tags as you see fit. Now, we're going to browse to this web page, which is W3 Schools, and it has an existing tutorial there. We're going to go through it and also preview all the tags, and I will demonstrate to you how to use these tags. So I've just clicked on it now, and this is the tutorial page, and so the tags you will be. See, I spoke about HTML editors earlier, right? So you got the HTML elements, paragraph H1, P1, those are HTML element tags. PRO, so these are the start tags for them, these are the end tags for them. Well, in some cases, there are no end tags. For example, in BRO, you don't have an end tag. Once you put the BRO there, it's there. HTML attributes. You have the source attribute. There are some tags like the image tag that need a source attribute. In other words, you design an image. You also need to put where that image is supposed to come from. That's where the source src is placed as an attribute for the image tag. So that's how that comes about. You also have the alt attribute, which in the case of where the browser cannot render the image, there's an alt, which is an alternative tag. It will now read to place where the image is supposed to be. So headings, paragraphs. So there are a lot of tags to go through. We're not going to go through all of them. Instead, we're going to give you an example of how to use HTML and let you experiment on your own how to use HTML. We go quickly to the HTML references, and you see the tag list here in alphabetical order. So the whole purpose of us having this is so once you have a plan of code you want to write, a design you want to do, you'll be able to come up with what tags to use for it. Now, in we have some assignments to do in our tutorial, so I'll just take us back there quickly. So, um, so yeah. So now, what we learned so far, we're going to create a basic HTML page with the title CSS practice page. So CSS practice page is going to be it's going to be our title. Within that, we're going to the body tag. Within the body tag, we're going to create a header, and under the header, we're going to create three tables. Within a table, under the header, we're going to create three tables. Inside the table, under this header that we've already mentioned. Now, the next step is we're going to give each of the tables different background colors of your choosing. So three things we're going to do now. So let's start first of all to create an HTML page with the title of CSS practice page. Okay, so we'll come back to this soon. So I've already opened up text editor. So we got this one here, which is HTML, sorry, Notepad we got here. So um, so that is to start HTML. You open tag, close tag, um, HTML and HTML close tag. That this closes the tag when you do that. So you see you have open tag, close tag. So you put that to close the tag, but the open tag close tag is not on all tags. But in this case, we do that. So HTML is how you start. Of HTML open tag and close tag is how you start all HTML documents. The next thing we're going to do is do this tab, and then um, we're going to put title. Okay. Title, open tag, title, close tag. Okay, and then we return again, and then sorry, you do tab again to give it space. Actually, go down, return again, tab 1, and now we're going to open the body. Okay, so we're going to have body tag and close body tag. Okay, so now this is the structure. We've now got an HTML page that has a title, that has a body. In the title, we're going to CSS practice. Let's see what it says we should do. CSS practice page, right? That's what it says we should put there. So CSS practice page. Okay, and so we've already answered the first of the questions. And in the body, it says create 3 tables within a table under the header. No, okay, you say create a header. That's the first thing to do. So create a header. So inside the body, do that. Do that, and then um, header. We want to give it. We want to create a table. Okay. So first of all, on the table, we want to give it a caption, and that will create a header for us. Okay. So to do this, we first of all create a table tag open, table tag close. Okay. Okay, so we open table tag there, give it a space. We use the tab to arrange it so that we can see what we're doing clearly. Okay, so we're using tabs now so now give it another tab, so we now have like that. And then here where it says we give it T arrow, which stands for table row. Okay, we're now creating T arrow table row, open tag, and twice, return twice, and close table row. Okay, and then go back up and tab again, this time another time, and create um, TD. Put TD there, 1. Okay, open, which is TD1, and then close TD. Open another one. These are all different cells within the table. Okay, remember I said we should create 3 different tables within the table, right? So TD TD, and then one more time. So this is 1 table, 2 table, 3 table inside a table, right? So we can even create a table, another table like this, put a table tag in there. But we don't want to do that right now. Instead, what we want to do, so this is a table row. But what we can have is another, instead of just that, we can actually have like this. So this will give us the header we were looking for just now. Table header, right? So this TH, open tag table header, and we just put table header there. Close tag table header, TH. Okay, and then coming back here, TD. So we put here blue. Oh no, let's change it to red. Red, green, blue. Okay. Now, if we do the call, it says give each of the tables different background color of your choosing. So I will just put in there the red, green, blue, but this is how we give it a background color. Space big G color equals. Now, depending on Notepad, usually does not recognize if you put red there because it takes pure HTML. Okay, so what you do, there's a hexadecimal code. Hex code is called. You open quote marks, and red. The hex code for red is hash FF 0000. Okay, the hash the if you copy that whole background color thing there and put it where in there, no, sorry, in there, space there. So let me copy this again properly so you can see. So you see, this is one tag to the other tag. So what we're copying now is everything from space to the just before the end tag of the first TD. So we're now going to put your cursor after the TD for the end tag and paste. Okay, so you now have background color equals. So to get green, the FF will now be in the middle. FF is for white and 00 is for black. This is how the hexadecimal code. That you need a special course if you're a graphic designer on hex code. But since this is not a graphics course, just believe me when I say this is the hex code for red, green, and blue. For blue, the same thing we did there. Just put your cursor there, paste, and this time remove the FF there and put it at the last two, which is here. So that will give blue. So essentially, let's see if we completed our assignment. Okay, we're giving each other colors. We created three tables. Within the body type, we created a header. Yes. Okay, and everything, and we created the body title. You created the title. So what you now do is you now save this. Save this where, save it as. So I'm going to save it as on desktop. I'm going to save it as desktop as 1.2 12.html. Okay, so when you save this now, make sure you don't save it as txt, which starts with text. Save it as html. Okay, so on desktop, so I've saved that now. So what you do now is you now go and open this file, okay, to see what you've done. And to see that, I'm gonna go open it now. Go to my desktop and 1.2 HTML, and there it is right there. It's a very small table now because we did not put the size. It did not ask us to put the size either. But you can see the table header, you can see red, green, and blue. Now, what we can do and what we will do later is size this and add some other bells and whistles to it. But congratulations, if you followed along, you've just created your first HTML web page using hand code HTML. Okay, so that's it for this particular video. See you in the next one. Thank you.